far beneath the waves of the ocean, in a kingdom of coral and light, lived a young mermaid named Ariel. She had long red hair, a bright spirit, and a voice more beautiful than any song the sea had ever known. Ariel was the youngest daughter of King Triton, the powerful ruler of the sea. While her sisters loved singing and swimming near the palace, Ariel dreamed of something more. She was fascinated by the world above the surface, the human world. Ariel collected objects from sunken ships, forks, candles, books, and mirrors. She kept them hidden in her secret grotto. Her best friend, a small fish named Flounder, often swam with her on these adventures. Another friend, a crab named Sebastian, tried to keep her out of trouble, especially since he worked directly for her father, the king. King Triton warned Ariel never to go near the surface. He believed humans were dangerous, but Ariel felt drawn to them. One night, during a storm, Ariel rescued a young human prince named Eric from a shipwreck. She brought him safely to shore and sang to him before disappearing into the sea. Eric never saw her clearly, but he remembered her voice. Ariel, on the other hand, was in love. Back in the ocean, King Triton discovered Ariel's obsession with humans and was furious. He destroyed her grotto in anger, hoping she would forget the surface world. Heartbroken and desperate, Ariel made a dangerous decision. She went to see Ursula, the sea witch, who lived in a dark and eerie part of the ocean. Ursula promised Ariel she could make her human for 3 days, but there was a catch. In exchange for her legs, Ariel would have to give up her voice. If she could receive true love's kiss from Prince Eric within 3 days, she would stay human forever. If not, she would belong to Ursula. Ariel agreed. With a swirl of magic and smoke, her tail turned into legs, and her voice was trapped inside a shell around Ursula's neck. Now human but voiceless, Ariel reached the shore. Prince Eric found her and was curious. She seemed familiar, yet she couldn't speak. He took her to his castle, and they spent time together. Ariel was clumsy on land but full of wonder. They walked, danced, and explored. A gentle connection began to grow, but Eric still searched for the girl with the voice from the beach. Just as Ariel was getting close to receiving his kiss, Ursula arrived in disguise as a beautiful woman named Vanessa. Using Ariel's stolen voice, she hypnotized Eric into believing that she was the girl who had saved him. He announced his plan to marry Vanessa the next day. Ariel, heartbroken, nearly gave up hope. With the help of Flounder, Sebastian, and other sea creatures, Ariel stopped the wedding. Her voice was freed, and Eric realized the truth. But time had run out. Ariel transformed back into a mermaid, and Ursula dragged her into the sea as her prisoner. King Triton appeared and offered his life in exchange for his daughters. Ursula accepted, turning him into a helpless sea creature. Now, with the king's power, she grew into a giant and stirred a terrible storm in the ocean. Eric bravely sailed a ship toward her and drove its broken mast through her heart. Ursula was defeated. With peace restored, King Triton saw how deeply Ariel and Eric loved each other. He used his magic to grant her wish. Ariel was transformed into a human, permanently, and with her voice returned. She ran to Eric, who welcomed her with joy. Soon, Ariel and Eric were married on a ship surrounded by friends from both land and sea. Her father watched proudly, knowing she had followed her heart with courage and love. And so, the tale of the Little Mermaid reminds us that true love is not about what we give up, but what we choose to believe in, even when the world seems divided. Ariel followed her dream, and with bravery, kindness, and a little help from her friends, she found her place between two worlds.